My pre-flight planning, even though it's only 10 nautical miles to the northwest, I always use ForeFlight on my iPad. It helps me at a glance to know exactly where I am, especially to find little airports like this one that are hidden by tall trees. Whiskey 10. And as I zoom out, you can see here that I have this feature set up, centerline extension, which helps me to know exactly where my airplane is respect of the direction of the runway and planning my entry to landing. And also here in Plainfield, the two runways center lines are visible. And in this case, I have the map set up of only Aeronautical, which gives me the essential. If I want the US sectional, I just select US sectional. It's a little bit more crowded, but it's like having a sectional on the screen here, but I prefer not to have it unless I need it. ForeFlight sources its weather data from a combination of government agencies and private providers to offer comprehensive and up-to-date information to pilots. These are National Weather Service provides METARs, TAFs, AirMets, SIGMETs, PIREPs, winds and temperatures aloft, icing forecast, and more. Then the NOAA website supplies graphical and textual weather products, including surface analysis, charts, and satellite imagery. And then the private providers are the Weather Company, delivers radar imagery, lightning data, and global satellite imagery, and the model output statistics. Forecasts are based on national blend of models data and in-flight weather updates. Also, ForeFlight offers an in-flight weather update through various means. I have, for example, Sentry is an ADS-B receiver and provide real-time weather data, including NEXT-RAD radar, meters, and TAFs. And then also SiriusXM, which I don't have, is a satellite service. Difference to the Sentry is the Sentry receives ADS-B data from antennas in the ground, while the SiriusXM receives from the satellite, so the device has to be visible to the skies to receive information, and includes radar lightning and store cells formation. And ForeFlight has a feature here that I can press in any place in the map. I could choose weather next to the route, and I have at a glance here every hour with a local time. It's not Zulu time. I believe ForeFlight does an amazing job putting together all this information. So today, in this moment, this is a different day. It's not the day we flew to Whiskey 10. We have a now VFR flight. And as we move to Friday, which is now a Thursday, we have VFR until 3 a.m., then switches to marginal. Ceilings are lower than 3,000. Returns to VFR again tomorrow at 13 hours local, and so forth. I have more or less a week. Obviously, the more you go ahead on the forecast, the less precise is the forecast. And so you can go ahead and also Whiskey 10 and gives you also weather, gives you the meters, the TAFs, the MOS, which are a prediction based on statistics. Then the daily, we have also the winds and winds aloft, 3,000, 6,000, and this is pretty accurate. Plainfield as well, same thing, the TAFs. We have the runways, also the best runway for this wind right now. With everything in order, we took off from Plainfield runway 16 right, the longest runway, and then departed right downwind to the northwest of the stunning Puget Sound. The views were breathtaking, and before we knew it, we were approaching Whidbey Airpark. We opted runway 34, steering clear at the tall trees near the runway. The landing, just exciting.